Well, good morning. It's a bit earlier, Sunday morning. It's already warm out. We're at Sargeant Bay and we're not the only ones enjoying the sun. It was pretty awesome. I also picked a bald eagle for a thumbnail this morning. And you can hear that raven in the background too. I'll keep an eye open for the raven. It flew kind of up and over the trees and in the far background there. Bit of a high tide this morning. I don't see a ton on the water, but I'm sure that can change pretty quickly. We got great light going this way. All right. Well, let's do a little walkabout and see what we can find this morning. Bald eagle's a great way to start. You hear lots of red-winged blackbirds over the wetlands. Rufous hummingbirds. Kind of chasing with the camera here. Well, look at it. Don't know if you can make that out, but it looked like it was chasing a swallow there for a minute. I'll just wander up here. I can see there's some birds up near the ground up there a little bit. Here's a song sparrow. Just kind of scanning the trees as we walk here and stop for a minute. Okay, nothing's quite jumping out yet, so we'll just... Okay, looks like we got a couple sparrows on the ground there. Saw two went over to the right on the bush here, and one to the left, so... Okay, one that came back into the pathway. Let's see if we can ID it. Got a quick look. I can hear some chickadees, but I also see, just spotted, I can tell by its color. Even though it's tiny, it sure sticks out, the rufous hummingbirds. You can hear that common yellowthroat too. Right there, that call. Oh, sounds like there's a few more birds making its way out on the water. Let's see here. Okay. Couple swallows over the water as well. I see another, looks like another sparrow up there. Oh yeah, a towhee just flew in. Okay, let's see if we can get a shot of it. See, as it flies away, we'll get one from the distance, a little safety shot. Looks like a golden crowned sparrow from here. Okay. Rufus just came and landed above me here. Okay. Just wander back up. See if we can see more of those sparrows. See if we can get an ID. Okay, well, red-winged blackbird just flew into the same tree. Yeah, I can get a bit of, oh, just took off. There it goes. There's lots of them around, so we'll definitely get a, oh, there, can we get a peekaboo shot right through there? Not quite. Oh, there it goes. Got a glimpse of it. Definitely can hear it. Okay. Okay. And now the tree that's right above, I think it's a poplar tree, it's right above the sign there. Oh, seems like there's actually quite a few birds right here. Okay, well, let's just camp out here for a second. A chickadee? Oh yeah, you can hear it. Let me just locate it on the camera. Okay, we got a few other birds over in this tree. Maybe that chickadee will. Let's see, what do we got here? Fighting over the same spot. Oh, looks a bit lighter. Possibly a Lincoln's sparrow. Okay, I see the chickadee over here now, so it'll reveal itself. Looks like a black-capped chickadee. Got a nice look. Brief, but okay, gonna swing around here to this sparrow that just jumped into the tree here. Oh, what are we looking at? Is it a Savannah? Yeah, I think it's a Savannah sparrow. I can make out a bit of the yellow striping. What do we got down here? Let's see. That's your golden crown sparrow. There's a toady that just popped up there. Oh, flew away. Okay. Those are quite common around here, so I'm sure we'll get a closer shot. Oh, is that a merlin that Merlin I'd heard? Yeah, hear that? Oftentimes when I find a merlin and it's making a call like that, to see this chickadee's kind of wandering in this tree here. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, oftentimes when I do see the merlins, they're usually actually chasing off eagles. They're not a big fan. Let's see another little. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, another savannas. You can kind of make out the yellow stripe above the eye. And if you're watching, feel free to make comments, especially if you know what we're looking at. If you've watched me before, you probably heard me complain about my little LCD screen that the camera has. But so I get a decent view, but it definitely, when I review the footage at home, I definitely can make out a lot more detail. It's much easier to identify on a bigger screen. Bigger screen and not with the, oh there, okay. So here's the spotted towhee. It's a different one. Yeah, right in there. Some great colors on that. Has several unique calls. I'll light it right up so we can get an idea of the spotted towhee. Moved up to here. Okay. We'll open it right up. Still a little too backlit to get a good view, but okay. Oh, I think we just got buzzed by a, oh, it's the common yellowthroat. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, there. And off it goes. Very cool. Hard for me to tell. Probably savannas. Could be golden crowned, but I've got the back of the light right behind me, the sun, so it's tough to tell right now for me. Okay, let's just wander down here a little bit more. Seems like there's quite a bit of activity. Okay, yeah, so here's, yeah, now that I see the two, this one's most likely your golden. It's quite a bit larger. This one we were just looking at. Let's see. Another golden crown, yep. So there's two of them there. And then definitely are significantly larger than most of the other sparrows that are around right now. Okay. All right. Not disturbing them too much. Let's just see if I can Get a closer shot of these other sparrows here. Okay, it looks like we got a white crowned. Zoom right in on it. It's about, yeah, there. White crowned sparrow. This time of year it's pretty easily recognizable. There's your golden crown. I see that Merlin ID is also hearing the Savannah sparrow. Those two we currently see I do not think are, I think we got a white crown and a golden crown. I'm pretty sure about that, but I think earlier we definitely had a Savannah sparrow. Okay. Alright. Now if you've watched before, you might know that we're got a bit of a checklist going for our species, and kind of fun trying to see how many different species we can see each day and in total on live stream. And right now we're kind of a little stuck at 60. Oh, it looks like there's some eagle activity out on the water. It's being chased by a seagull. Now I wonder if that's going to head straight to the nest with its catch. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, they are. Okay, well let's wander up there and get a view of the eagle's nest. Let's see if we can catch them, hopefully feeding their young. Last time we were here, okay, we'll quickly grab a shot of this red-winged blackbird. I know there's plenty of them around, but and then we'll run over to a vantage point. There we go. Red-winged blackbird, without a doubt. Okay. We'll spend more time with those in a bit, but let's go see the eagles and see if it's possible they're feeding some little ones. Well, it's cool to see them both working together on the water. I thought it was just a gull chasing one off, but And there's a chickadee real close by. Well, there's a pair. Okay, well, we can get a view of the eagle's nest. Well, you gotta love it when there's lots of bird activities and you don't know quite what to shoot. It could definitely be pretty distracting, but yeah, there we go. And we're zoomed in all the way, which is equivalent of a 1200 millimeter lens. This camera. I can't quite can't quite make out any little heads poking up yet, but I don't know. To me, it seems like they've been pretty active. Acting like, to me, like they've got some little ones in there. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Now, these chickadees take off. And then we've already got them, but they're a lot of fun to film. Yeah, here they are. No, that wasn't. Yeah, you can hear them. This is their black cap chickadee. Oh, I see the common yellow throat, where it's popped out again. And one of the chickadees came right by me. Oh, they both are. What do you shoot? Chickadees or yellowthroat? Ah! Great problems to have. He's kind of jumped behind the branch there. And the chickadees are in this in these blossoms here. Okay, well, let's get that as a new species. See a robin just, you can hear it now. Robin just flew into the top of this tree. We got the red-breasted robin. There we go. There's a nice clean view of one. Your American robin. Okay, and then way up here, doing a flyby. Just pan out, see if we can get it to focus in. Looks like a turkey vulture. Morning.
Morning.
I think we got a glimpse of it there. That's way back there. Way back there. A couple more red-winged blackbirds flying through. I mostly identify them by their shape. The head's not nearly as long, and the wing has a different wing formation than the eagles. Got a glimpse. Okay, I see a little bit of a flock flew this way, so we'll chase them out. Let's see what we can do. Feels like we're on the move a bit more this morning, which is kind of fun. Okay, yeah, there's several birds up in that tree. A lot of times you'll get a mixed flock. All right, let's see what we got. There's a robin behind me. Okay, looks like they just flew down. There's someone walking over there right now, so. This is what we're hearing. Well, we're hearing a few things, but this robin here. Okay. See, the rufus is back. The feisty rufus hummingbirds. Okay. I just saw a smaller bird, maybe a warbird lake. Probably landed in one of these little trees here in the middle of the wetland. Let's see. Don't know for sure. It just looked like it was going in this direction. Exact. Okay, well, we've got a strong signal, which being indicated we do. We can try to poke our heads in here. As more growth has happened, the trees we've lost. See any buffering just yet, but if we do, I'll race back to the areas that have a stronger signal. Okay, a little quiet back here currently. That could change in a minute or two, but we'll wander around. I hear that, I hear something, a little chirp. Okay. Let's see. A little scan on the water just to see if anything's nearby. Okay. Let's wander back down here. Red-winged blackbird up here. What did we get joined with? Look. Okay. Let's wander back down here. Oh. Golden crown sparrow. Okay. I'm keeping my eyes open looking for some warblers. Let me see. Merlin ID heard orange crowned recently. Well, that one was a larger. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, this looks like a white crown. So having a little difficulty focusing with all the backlighting, but there. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to. Sometimes the main camera, I lose the feed to it. All my jiggling and rattling around I'm doing here, chasing birds. Okay, so a little glimpse of something yellow. Could be another common yellowthroat or maybe an orange-crowned warbler. Oh, what do we got here? We got a flock. Cackling goose. So the cackling goose, that's what Merlin ID heard. I thought they looked a little smaller. The cackling goose looks almost identical to a Canada goose, but they're a smaller version. And they definitely have a different call like that. There we go, they're coming by for another good look. They're like, oh, we didn't realize we were on camera. You know, and that's where Merlin ID can really come in handy with someone that's just starting to bird like me. Well, I guess I've been birding for a few years, but I feel like a beginner. You know, that just didn't have quite the, what I'd describe as the honk of the Canada goose. But it sure looked like it. But yeah, so that's your cackling geese. It's kind of neat, they're just still circling around. Yeah. Go back and show you one more time. There. So that's a new species. Well, that's cool. I'd be quite confident with that after seeing them and then hearing myself and then the confirmation of Northern ID. Relatively big flock, maybe 50 or so. Now, I did get a glimpse of one larger sparrow, possibly, well, I'm hoping, a fox sparrow, which are somewhat common around here, but I have not been able to get one caught on live stream just yet. It's definitely starting to heat up around here. Okay, so we've got a little. Okay, hear that? Yeah, I think it's. Oh, it took off. A few little chirps, possibly a warbler. Okay. Let's wander on this way again. Saw something fly into here. Let's just see. Hummingbirds went buzzing by. Looks like they're rufous. We do get some annas in here too. They're here actually year round now. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Take a little quick look out at the water. One guy on a board out there. Morning. Let's see. Poke our heads into here for a sec. My redwing was posing nicely. Maybe a little song sparrow? Yeah. See if I can find it in the weeds here. There we go. Oh no, that's the savannas. Neat light on it right now. So photographers are often saying chasing light. It's incredible the difference it can make. Well, that was a neat look. I hear a helicopter coming closer. As we get more light in the mornings, we'll probably start doing these live streams earlier and earlier. See the rufus? It's definitely getting warmer out. We've actually got a bit of a heat wave this weekend. Apparently might be breaking some records in heat around this area. I've seen that a few times on Merlin, a western. I don't know what that. I actually don't even know that species. Western warbling vireo maybe or something. You know, it does make quite a few errors, especially if it's not a common bird. It's most likely wrong. But you never know. It gives you an idea of what to look out for, just in case. You know, because rare birds happen. And that's a lot of the excitement of birding is the unknown and what could we see? What could be there today? I know it's kept a lot of people going. So if you feel like commenting, let me know. What's the rarest bird you've seen for your area? I think me personally, well here at this place I've filmed a eastern kingbird. Even though they're found in the west, they are called an eastern kingbird. That was pretty cool. The American redstart, which are common on part of the province, in the interior of the province, but they're not common here. Okay, is this a... I'm just trying to find the swallow here. One individual swallow. There's a few other swallows that we can knock off our list. We're looking for barn swallow and northern rough-winged. Well, if you've watched one of my feeds before, you know that I'm kind of happy filming any bird. Oh, what do we got? Maybe another common yellow throat. There it goes. Wander down this end, near the dark side of the bay, we call it, or I call it. And I just call it that just because, unfortunately, the cell signal isn't strong enough for me to keep streaming at this far end. But we'll poke up here. A little juvenile blackbird, or I guess there wouldn't be many juveniles just yet. And a couple people walk by and it's flown away. That's all right. That's part of the game. Sometimes people walking by can shoo them towards you. Something was on the water there that they walked down to. Oh yeah. Okay, well once those people are done looking in there, we'll poke our heads in. I've seen a wood duck there before. A couple times actually, no? That's always a good spot to look. What do we got here? Something small and yellow flew into there. See if it pops out. Just went on the other side of the bush. Okay. I don't know if it's the same bird that caught my eye, but there's another one there. I just kind of wait and look for movement. There, what do we got? Jumping out. We'll keep our eyes open. There's another red-winged blackbird back there. Several dozens probably.
Hello there.
Good morning.
Too bad the eagle's nest is empty.
Is it empty?
I thought they were going to occupy it because there was 2 white heads there, and then the last few days I haven't seen anything.
Well, there was one in there today.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
And last time I was here, I was filming, and it looked like they're very interested in the bottom of the nest, but I couldn't see anything.
Well, they had babies there last year.
Okay.
Oh, let's wait and see.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think the old guys had enough telling me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, let's just look up here. Oh dear, what happened there? Oh, it is a wood duck. Awesome. Hey, another wood duck, that's so cool. Okay, let's just hold back here for a minute. Just gonna make sure, hopefully I've got a good signal here. I actually lost my feed for a sec, so I'm not sure. Stand back here and see if it comes back out again. They're so spectacular, they get me excited each time. I wonder if I could just Get up on this bench a little bit, eh? Let's see. Yeah, that gives us a bit better viewpoint. I'm not sure if it went and tucked around the corner. I mean, we did get a good look at it, but I could film them all day. Oh, there's a couple mallards. It's another species for today. Not quite, camera's not quite high enough. Oh, there's the wood duck. Spectacular looking male. Very cool. Kind of teasing the live feed, isn't it? Okay, are these? Can we get the mallards just yet? Not quite. Okay, I'll step down and I'll. There. There's your mallard. Mallards, male and female. Okay, now they're going pretty close to where the wood duck is. Oh yeah, there's the wood ducks up there. Okay. So cool. And they're actually called a wood duck because they nest in trees, in cavities in trees. And they're often found up in a tree. Blew my mind the first time I saw one up, just sitting in a tree. If you didn't look, you wouldn't know that was there. You can see it's a bit smaller than a mallard. Maybe 2/3 of the size of a mallard. Well, that was cool. Okay. Might have to do this bench trick again. I think we were able to get a decent signal and see the far end. Oh, there's the female wood duck. Let's get that. Came out of the tree. I wonder if it's using that box. So here's our female wood duck. Oh, and the male's coming over. Oh, there's a nice look. Here comes the male. Get them both in the same shot. That's a bonus. Very cool. See if they give us a call. You know, it's springtime. Look at them. See its reflection. You know, some birds just don't look real. Alright, we'll step down here. We'll try not to scare them. So I know the ducks can be pretty skittish here. Oops. Yeah, see? Sorry guys. Yeah, you do your best not to disturb them, but sometimes it's really quite hard. You can see us quite a ways away, and I think alright, well I'm gonna wander back. Hopefully we can see one or two more species, a couple more birds at least. Hello, good morning. And well, I really appreciate you joining me this morning. Do we have one in the box there? Might be a tree swallow in there. Yeah. Is that a bluehead? Yeah, I think we have a tree swallow. But like I said, I really appreciate you joining. And if you weren't able to catch this live, what I do is I re-upload the videos in full 1080p and full resolution as a video, and I go through all the birds that I saw, and I identify all the ones that I'm able to identify, and I put a time code on there. So if there's anything that you're really wanting to know by this evening, I should have it up and you can see what I think it is. I usually will only write down if I'm pretty sure, if I'm sure that that's what it is. You know, if you're not able to know, it's best just to leave it alone. The way I look at it is, you know, if someone made a special trip out just to see what you identified, it'd be a shame if it was incorrect. So, yeah, I think that was a tree swallow. Cut it. I just want to do one last little wander down here. Here the rufus. It's doing its big eye in the sky. And a lot of times there's another rufus. Woohoo! And it's doing the buzzing too. I'm not sure if that's quite showing up on the camera. Whoa. And good morning from the rufus as well. Well, if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. You can add notifications so it lets you know when I'm going to go live. I usually schedule it about an hour in advance, so should give you some time. We're probably going to start going a little earlier as we've got more light and the birds get a bit more active in the morning. And I don't know if we've gotten a song sparrow yet today. I don't think we have. Hear it. Let's see if we can. Find they usually don't sit too high in the trees. There we go. Okay, I spotted it. Pretty sure that's. Okay. There we go. Song sparrow. I actually just heard a kingfisher, but it was way off in the distance. Kind of the song sparrow to sing us out. Okay, we'll wander down to this end and then it'll be time. Yeah. Okay, there goes. There's actually two kingfishers. They went flying through. Unfortunately, those kingfishers tend to be on the far end of this bay where the cell signal just isn't strong enough to live stream from, but that's all right, we'll make do. If you're really interested in them, at the other location at the marsh, there's often gets visited, and I've been able to get some good footage of them diving and catching. A lot of fun. Okay. I saw something tuck around into here, but ooh, it is a nice warm day. Well, wherever you are, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Hope you're getting some nice spring weather. It's only the second day of May. There's a ton of birding to do. And we'll be live streaming regularly. So yeah, please like and subscribe. We'll be back. We'll be finding more birds. I think we added a species or two today, so that's great to our total list. We definitely added a bunch for our list of birds seen in May. In April, we were able to see 60 different species. So I think that's pretty cool. When I came up with this project idea, I wasn't sure how many we'd be able to get, but 60 is pretty cool. It kind of gives that whole number of, yeah, maybe we could get 100. Maybe 100 by the end of the year would be a great goal. Goal. As I saw a gull flying over. Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off. I appreciate all the comments and people watching. Have a wonderful day.